Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. As you can see, Kisumu is fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether it was yesterday or yesterday but one, but I remember opining on this platform that William Ruto has clearly changed his strategy in dealing with Rigathi Gachagua and his allies from the mountain. And in that video, I explained that number one, William Ruto is now using Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki in the mountain because William Ruto is too unpopular for the mountain to listen to him. Number two, I also explained that William Ruto is now using force, police force, excess on Rigathi Gachagua and his allies. Of course, you also witnessed what happened yesterday in Kakamega. And I also remember telling you that William Ruto is now focusing more through Abraham Kithure Kindiki on town hall meetings because public rallies are not working for them. And importantly, they are also now trying to engage in the what they're calling empowerment programs, which is spearheaded by Oscar Sudi. But which is relevant to this is targeting of opinion shapers from the mountain. William Ruto through Abraham Kithure Kindiki are now targeting people like the church leaders, the youths, the women, celebrities from the mountain. Last week, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki met with celebrities, or do I call them musicians, from the mountain. And that move caused huge political storm in the mountain.
Hakuna tofauti ya Mkikuyu kutoka Muranga, kutoka Kirinyaga, kutoka Meru, kutoka Embu, sisi wote ni wa Mount Kenya. Wale watu ambao Mungu ametumia sana kushikanisha jamii ni hawa waibaji wa excellency. Ukiona mtu kama kamanda wa Kikuyu yako hapa, our senior. Ukiona mtu kama Bishop George Washira wa Rokemi ako hapa. Ukiona mtu kama huyu wa Kirinyaga, Apostle Job Ayub ako hapa. Wow. Good. Ukiona Koroga wa Wajiko, wote wako hapa. Na wote na hata sita wataja na majina. Ujue waibaji wote kutoka siku ya leo. Na kutoka ile siku ulituambia kujeni tufanye kazi pamoja. Sisi wote tuko nyuma yako na tunakupenda kama mtoto wetu wa mlima.
What caused that was because previously, or a day or two, Samidoh attended some event. And these were from him. And during his meeting with Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, remember he's a police officer, listen in.
Thank you. Your Excellency, allow me to say all protocols observed. My name is Samuel Mushoki. Mimi ni mwanamuziki wa nyimbo za Injili na zingine. I also serve as a police officer under the National Police Service. Na kawaida yangu siongeangi sana mbele ya boss wangu. So I just say thank you for inviting us. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Stanza moja.
Kwe maudu mahanika agira mundu karigago kana ni ole mutu yaga ni makarago. Or two-term.
And it was expected because I followed the conversations around the mountain. There were calls to boycott some of those key celebrities from the mountain. In fact, some were even apologizing. So today, Rigathi Gachagua was in Muranga, and Rigathi Gachagua issued this warning to Mount Kenya celebrities.
Wasanii wetu na waibaji tumehuzunishwa sana ya kwamba wamekuwa wasaliti ya jamii. Ati wameitwa pale Karen juzi na huyu mtu anaitwa Mr. Moneybags. Ati wanaambiwa wakuje wadanganye nyinyi SHA inafanya kazi. SHA inafanya kazi. Na wakamwambia ati watakuja kuambia nyinyi. Ati watuambie barabara zinajengwa. Atuambie masomo naenda mzuri. Mimi nimeketi na wazee jana usiku. Na tumesema hawa wasanii. Wazee wameniambia nitangaze. Kwa sababu sasa pahali tumefika. Sasa lazima nitoe mwelekeo. Si ndio? Nitoki nyarute mwelekera. Hawa wasanii wameenda pale kwa huyo jamaa. Na huyo jamaa mikono yake imejaa damu ya Gen Z. Siku Gen Z Ruto amesema watoto wauawe. Yeye ndiye alikuwa CS wa Interior. Yeye ndiye alisimamia watoto wetu wakauawa. Kwa hivyo hiyo pesa mnaenda kuchukua pale iko na damu ya watoto wetu wa Gen Z. Wameenda pale wamepewa kila mtu 50,000 kuuza jamii. Ati wakuje watudanganye. Wazee wameniambia namna hii. Hao wasanii waombe msamaha. Wasipoomba msamaha tuwache kusikiza nyimbo zao. Number 2, zile entertainment joint wanaenda wasiitwe huko tena. Na wewe kama ni mwenye club ukiita huyo mtu, customers wahame waende pahali ingine. Tena ile mtandao you unfollow them. Si ndio? You unfollow them. Because wameenda kuchukua shilingi 50,000. Na pahali wanaenda entertainment, wale watu wameenda pale kwa sababu akili imechemuka kwa sababu ile Kasongo ametusumbua. Wanaenda kuwatubuiza ndio akili situlie. Hao wameenda kukaa na wale watu ambaye wametuumiza, wametuletea hizo shida. So you unfollow those artists, those who don't apologize to the community. And entertainment joint owners, you stop inviting them. And where you invite them, people should move from those clubs and go elsewhere. That is the only way now tutakinga hii jamii. Todo tuwaga gwiko uo. And wale mara kunyanira ruriri.
And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, in this video I want us to understand why Rigathi Gachagua decided to issue that tough warning to celebrities from the mountain. Because remember, immediately he issued those warning, Kindiki was on his neck again.
Hata wanamuziki tutawasaidia, ndio hiyo talanta yao iwapatie hela kidogo, wasaidiwe na serikali, ndio pia wakuze talanta yao, watengeneze pesa, waelimisha watoto wao, wajijengee manyumba, wakae kama wale watu wengine, kwa sababu kazi ni kazi. Nego kana tegwo. Mungetaka tusaidie vijana wetu, wale wanacheza mpira, wale ambao ni waimbaji, tuwasaidie tusiwasaidie, wasaidie wasisaidiwe. Juzi, nataka mnisikize, juzi mimi nimekutana na wanamuziki kutoka eneo hili, na nitakutana na wengine kutoka sehemu zingine za Kenya. Ni kwa sababu kwa muda mrefu hao wanamuziki, kuna watu wamewadhulumu, wanatumia nyimbo zao, zingine ziko kwa skiza tune, zingine zinachezwa kwa magari na kwa bar, lakini ule mwimbaji ambaye ametoa hiyo kibao ni maskini ya mwisho, ana mbele wala nyuma, kwa sababu ile pesa ambayo inaokotwa na vilabu na magari na watu ya telcos haifikii mwimbaji, inakuliwa na makatel hapo katikati. There are cartels that are exploiting our musicians. We have talented musicians in Mount Kenya and other parts of Kenya, but they are poor because their talent is being used by brokers, cartels and people in the middle. Na vile tumesema mtu ya kahawa apate pesa yake, isikuliwe na broker. Hata mwanamuziki lazima apate pesa yake, kwa sababu hiyo ni talanta yake. Mnakubaliana na nyinyi jameni?
But before we get into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let me dive in straight into why Rigathi Gachagua issued those statements. Number one, I think Rigathi Gachagua is trying to counter Professor Kithure Kindiki's moves in the mountain. There's one thing which is emerging. Kindiki is making strategic moves to try and win back the support of the mountain. The mountain is going to focus, but from the way he's doing it, there's a high chance that he can actually manage to win some hearts. That is what Rigathi Gachagua is telling him is not going to happen. He met with the church leaders. He's been meeting with youths, giving them some token. Yesterday, or was it on Friday, he met with celebrities. Some of these celebrities have a lot of influence in the mountain. That's the fact. That's why normally someone like Ben Githae, you know, when you talk of Ben Githae, you know what we mean. So he's trying to counter those moves by Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki. Number two, and I think this is important, Rigathi Gachagua is actually trying to zone Mount Kenya. He wants Mount Kenya to be his own party, DCP. Is it DCP or CDP? Whichever. Rigathi is trying to zone. He's locking out William Ruto and his allies. Because when you tell the residents not to listen to these celebrities, what are you saying? Someone like Samidoh, a top musician from the mountain, you tell the residents that, you know, this guy has betrayed us. It will mean tomorrow they'll be called for another meeting, they will not attend. And that's why yesterday Samidoh went to an event and he was actually forced again to sing one term. Very important. Number three, this could be strategy to scare away the mountain from joining Ruto. That if you are running business and you join Ruto, then your businesses will be boycotted. If you are a musician and you sing or you join William Ruto, then your songs will be boycotted. That's dangerous. And the truth is, a lot of them will fear and a lot of them will stay away. That's how politics is designed. Number four, I'm also looking at it as part of Rigathi Gachagua's strategy to incite the mountain against Ruto and his allies. Because who is going to the ground? Kindiki and William Ruto's allies. You tell them, boycott this, and assuming they'll heed, assuming the mountain will heed, tomorrow, do you think the church leaders will join Kindiki? They will not. Why? Because they'll have the fear that if you join him, the political class are going to be campaigners and you're definitely going to lose supporters. In fact, I've been waiting to see how a Corino church will be behaving moving forward. And lastly, I think Rigathi is out to try and thwart, where possible, William Ruto's moves to try and win back the support from Mount Kenya. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.